Good morning, everyone. I'm a 17-year-old who has built up zero real world skills, right? And this isn't just me, you know? This is most of the education system, if not everyone in it. They develop zero real world skills. They develop only an ability to interact with other people who develop the same skills as them. You don't actually get to interact with the life that is within people. You just interact with bodies, you know? You just interact with people with mouths and ears and eyes and maybe a nose. Maybe they have a finger left. It's just, what I don't understand is why is it so difficult for people to understand that trying to teach yourself through schooling or even extra outside schooling does not work. When I'll clarify, outside schooling meaning like they're still within the education system itself. Something I don't understand. Because in my position, as who I am today, I sit here and I wonder what value can I actually provide to you. I sit here and I ask that to myself because honestly, I don't know. I don't know what information I can actually provide to you. Okay? I just know that you can take content, reiterate the words into your form, and then explain it to people. That's what I know I can do. Can I do it well? Not yet. But I can't do it. I could do it better than when I started, for sure. But I just don't. There's just so many like questions, you know. I think that's what the thing of like being a kid. It's just there's so many questions that you have left unanswered, and it's like, oh, you'll get it in time, but it's like, why can't I speed up the time that I get these questions answered? Why can't I just boom, done? It's like a truck that doesn't go past 20 miles per hour. It has all the information you need on it, yet it travels so slow that by the time it's there, it's not even useful information anymore, and you need to go reorder. In that type of sense. Like, maybe not that. Maybe that's too fit. That's a little bit over. That's too far. That's overstepping. That's the word I wanted to find. See, even with my words, like I believe that I have to find words in order to say something that's valuable, which that may be right, but at the same time, so many people just go off of their experience that I don't think they even need to go like and find like a certain word to describe something, you know? That's what I just don't get. I don't get how people can experience life so much quicker than other people. Is it just through merely giving a couple searches on your questions and getting answers? Is that really all it takes? Because if it is, I'll do it. 100%. Maybe I should do it. I'm probably going to do that after this video. Because that's going to be on my mind for a minute. It's just. Trying to connect one person to the rest of, or not the rest of, but like most of the world is strange. You get this like alluring feeling that you want to be normal in a sense where when your message comes across, everyone can understand it. But the problem is that you can't make everyone understand it because when you try to please everyone, you please no one. But then what audience do I target? Like, as someone who thinks like an entrepreneur, there is no audience for me to target because I have no skills or experience. I'm 17. I don't have that capability to be like, oh yeah, boom. I've had this experience, boom, done. It feels like I've just not lived life, you know? And maybe that's more of a personal note. But I feel like a lot of people are in that struggle too. They just feel like they don't exist. And it's kind of sad, you know? But the good thing is that we have time. Even though it is the only limited resource that we have that exists, what we do have is the stuff of time, or the amount of time that we have remaining. And that is what we can change. However, how do we change it so that way we can gain the skills and experience at a faster rate, so that way we can teach people while we're young and get the wealth, the health, and the relationships in a faster timeline, so that way we can still stay healthy and yet experience life as a whole? I suppose that's a question that a 17-year-old can't really answer. So, I have to leave that to the old guys, you know? It's just like, I want to be accountable. I want to have that capability of answering that question, you know? I want to be like, okay, boom. This is how you do it. You gotta go like this. I feel like another issue, because like it all ties in very scarily. It's actually scary how negative the world can tie into very quickly. And it's like everyone around you in your environment has taught you to be slow, has taught you to take processes, show your work, do X, do this, do that, do this so that way you can't focus, do this so that way you aren't able to develop the skill that might actually get you out of trouble. It's like, what the fuck am I here for, you know? Why am I here if I'm just going to experience straight shit the whole time? Everyone just wants to abuse everyone else. They just want to siphon things from other people. They don't care. I'm like, really? Like, where are the people that exist that don't want to just siphon the other person's gas? You know? They don't want to siphon the other person's life source to gain for themselves. Why can't they just create the infinite fountain that is life, that has the energy capable of doing the things that they think they can't do? I suppose I have a right to be upset at that, but I don't at the same time, because I haven't experienced shit for life. And I don't know. I just have a lot of questions, and I want them answered, you know? I want them answered so that way I know that in the timeline of my existence, I can at least become that much more powerful and that much more capable, so I can do what other people around me couldn't do. That's what I want. And I know you don't get it out of college. I know you don't get it out of putting yourself in debt. I know you get it out of building a skill, manufacturing and modifying the skill, and growing it at scale, because that equals money. And the thing that equals money is the same thing that equals your opportunities and your risks, because those things are what develop a human being's experience and, well, condition. Condition meaning where they are standing right now in their lifetime. And as I somewhat struggle to find my words here, I just want to say thank you if you watched this, because hopefully this gives you a better idea of who I am and what I'm trying to do. I'm basically just trying to share my experience with you, so that way, in case it does work for you, or if it works better for anybody else, we can all kind of collectively, as a conscious whole, spiral up towards success instead of spiraling down towards whatever the hell Western culture is right now, right? You go and look at Uzbekistan or Turkmenistan or other countries that aren't as popular or as rich. They're gonna rock the shit out of a Western world that thinks the things that we should be worried about is someone's pronouns or the fucking wind turbines in the air, right? It doesn't even matter on either side, because here's what happens, right? Democrats propose something extremely stupid and idealistic, which can't really happen. Then Republicans will reply with, well, obviously this is stupid because of this and this. But it's like, okay, you as the Republican are still not free from the ideologies which are being put to you. Because what's really happening here is that the ideology is where your mind goes. And your mind is put in a box. And that box of ideology is where your brain goes, and it just kind of does this in the box. It doesn't actually break out of the box and then go and explore the other dimensions which has reality in it. And maybe that's a good thing, because maybe that would mean less pressure, less chaos, and you get a more organized life. But also, wouldn't that mean that you're also becoming much more of a slave to yourself? That you're fighting your mind constantly on issues that you can't even resolve yourself? Like, if you had $1.2 trillion and then you were complaining about the climate, okay, fair. You can actually do something about it. But for me and you, for me who is still an average Joe Schmo, yet to become a great person, and then you who might be in the same boat as I am, the fuck's the point of us complaining about it, you know? Like, why would I complain about someone's political agenda when I need to figure out how I can retire my parents and get a good income without going to some shit college, because the only thing that I've been taught is that you have to go to college to get a good job. Like, that's how you know it's a scam, because you're taught to go into a system just to get a job. Oh, what about business owners? That's exactly my point. People go into business in school to be a business analyst, not a business owner. There's a difference. Because think about, there's so many, it can't be like, there's no way there isn't a correlation between not going to college and becoming a business owner. Because so many people that are business owners, that's actually succeeded, not shit ones, didn't go to college. And that's why I don't want to go to college. So I can just simply replicate that formula, because that is the information that I know. If I replicate the same formula as they have developed over time, then I can also become a great business owner. However, my two issues are public speaking / communication and dealing with some people that don't like me. Those are the two things that I struggle at, right? The reason why I struggle with the second one, I know, is because I am someone who believes that I'm a very nice person. And I don't get pushy. Or I am very pushy, not like on people, but like towards me, whatever that word is, right? Like almost too much, maybe even too much. And so when people don't like me, it just kind of rubs me the wrong way. Not because like I want to get angry at them, but because it's just like, this is the standard that I have, and yet people will still manage to sow some type of dark seed behind your back. And quite frankly, I don't get that either. It's like, why would you believe in doing something that negates not only their capabilities, but yours as well? So, to get that out of the way, I'm going to say thank you for watching. And as always, we're here to help you help them.